This is why I created the Lit Up movement, the BioRave movement, the Lit Up party, the Lit method, whatever, all the things. It's your girl Pearl. Welcome back to our live call, our weekly live call in the BioRave movement. Now, if you're listening to this on the podcast, sometimes I put podcast episodes up too. Today's topic is really, really powerful and really important. So I actually wanted to put this one up on the podcast and the YouTube channel because I'm going to be talking about and diving into why I created this movement and what being lit for life really means. And I know I've talked about it before, but I haven't really talked about my thought process through what I'm creating. And this might give people some insights and some deeper understanding of like what we're doing in this movement and what really is happening. Because yes, it's fun to dance and it's fun to be healthy and all these things, but it's truly so much deeper than that, right? And actually comes down to a big, deep inner journey to loving yourself, to accepting yourself, to knowing that you are capable of doing so many things, to being your own best friend, to all the things I'm going to dive into today. So if you're a part of this movement or if you're just watching this randomly, you're not part of the movement yet, I'm just happy you're here, honestly. Like, I've only just launched this movement 6 weeks ago, and the absolute feedback I'm getting from everyone, the love, the gratitude, the messages, like, it's so, I don't have words because it's just starting. Like, it's not even anything yet, but it's gonna be something really big. But I just know people see what I'm trying to do and they're so supportive. And so for all of you that have been supportive and been really here for this since the beginning, which is really just 6 weeks ago, but even that you've been here with me before this, I'm just so fucking grateful for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, so the real reason why I'm doing this and creating this, and you see I'm wearing this shirt, the shirt which is also in this picture over here. I love partying. And when I say I love partying, I don't mean, oh my God, getting drunk and getting lit and like getting fucked up so I don't remember anything and losing my mind. No, I don't mean that. I mean, I love going out with my friends. I love dancing. I love connecting to the music. I love being able to just be my fullest expression. Like when I'm dancing is honestly when I feel like my most authentic self. There's rarely any other time that I feel so free, so alive, so happy, so just, oh, and those of you that love dancing will get it. If you know, you know. All right. And so there's literally no other reason, no other time I feel like this, right? And it's so freaking powerful. You know what I mean, right? That feeling you have within you. And so whenever I go out dancing, recently of the last 3 years, since I've been more mindful in this journey, really tapping into myself, I just noticed there's a huge disconnect. And I've been feeling this over the past year or so. And like, if you're watching this, if you're like, yeah, girl, I feel the same, let me know. Like, DM me. If anything during this episode or this live resonates with you, DM me, like, yo, girl, I love what you shared there. Like, I just love hearing about what your thoughts are and connecting with you guys in the DMs. So this became more apparent to me over the years, especially this summer. I went to a lot of festivals this summer because your girl, I love the festival. I love the party. I love to dance. I love to be outside in nature dancing. And festivals are the shit. Like, if you haven't been to any festivals, you're going to come with us because I have a big vision of having this BioRave movement. We're going to go to festivals together. We're going to have a whole BioRave camp where we do all these healthy things together and we fucking biohack at the festivals. Like, trust me, this is happening. If you want to come, let me know. I have a feeling it might be happening sooner than you think because I have some people that actually DM me. They're like, can I come to the festival with you next summer? I'm like, of course you can. Like, people from all over the world are like DMing me to come to Shambhala. I'm like, of course you can. So we're going to have a camp, a BioRave camp at the festivals. We're going to freaking do it right. We're going to party. We're going to be healthy. We're going to fucking have a time of our lives and thrive. Everyone's gonna be like, what are they on? We're on life. Okay, anyway. So this summer I was teaching workshops at festivals because I teach dance, right? I was teaching dance workshops, my confidants workshop, which I fucking love that workshop so much. And I noticed over time, the last 4 months of the summer, I was like, wow, people are just not really connecting. Like people aren't actually dancing. They're not actually having fun. And again, maybe they were, but they weren't expressing it. But like a big part of my soul was like, this is not it. When I look at how other people dance, and again, it's not about comparing, but it's about the energy, right? It's about feeling the energy and knowing when someone's actually having the time of their life, just like letting loose, like, oh my God, like having a great time. And when you're kind of holding back, when you're not really connecting to the music and just like you're not fully present, okay? The presentness of people in the crowd, the connectedness, the vibration, I could feel that on my to my soul. And so I was wearing this outfit. I was at Shambhala, dancing my ass off, literally busting a move. And I got a download, and it was like, you need to help people dance. You need to help them be healthier, party in a healthier way. And it's funny because during the summer, I was just kind of thinking, I was like, okay, like, what am I gonna do with my business? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I was really feeling lost, honestly. I had no idea. So I was like, I love the party, I love the dance, but I want to teach dance. They didn't quite resonate. But also, like, I love health, I love biohacking, like these healthy habits, the mindset shifts, the work I've been doing, the mindset, the all the things that I've been working on, improving in my own life and others' lives. That's what I absolutely love. Like these two things are my two passions. I was like, how do I get them to smash together? How do I get them to come together? And I got the download. It was so fucking clear. And also, I was on acid, and acid is literally the best thing for clarity. One of my favorites. And I was like, I just saw it so clearly. It was like, no, you're going to help people dance and help people party healthier and also help them connect better to themselves and like work on the inner shit and all the stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like it just clicked. It made so much sense. I was like, yes, of course. People need to learn how to be more sober and connect to their bodies and be in tune with themselves and get out of their heads and learn how to be present when they're at a festival with their fucking best friends. Like how to be so present and in the moment and just living your best life, not worrying about what anyone thinks, not worrying about what you got to do when you get home, not worrying about or having anxieties about all these things, like to truly be present. Like people pay thousands of dollars to come to these festivals. Yet some of them, not all of them, some of them just end up getting lost in the sauce, doing too much drugs, blacking out, K-holing, whatever you want to call it, forgetting what happened, having to go back to their tent, missing on times. People are, even though they're present, maybe they're not even really present. They're not connecting. They're not actually having a good time. They're overthinking. Maybe they're having like poor mental health, whatever it is. They're not actually living their life. And actually, I felt that when I was there. And I was like, man, like, you know? And so I got this download. And so I came home and I journaled and I sat with it and I talked about it. And I said to my really best friends, I was like, yo, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm doing. And they're like, yep, this is it. This is so you. They're like, yep, this is it. But this was like end of August. So I sat on this idea for like 3 months. So I was still like, ooh, like, I don't know. Ooh, I had this internal struggle, even though it was so fucking aligned for me. And I finally decided to truly unleash and do what my soul was telling me to do this whole time. And I launched my BioRave movement November 1st. And I started to talk about what I want to do, what I want to create. And it's been evolving, of course. I've been journaling a lot about it, meditating a lot about it, getting intuitive hits, really seeing more clearly now what I'm actually doing with this movement, right? So here's what I'm actually doing with this movement. So there's a lot of pieces here, but the ultimate goal, I think there's two ultimate goals here, is to help people be fully expressed, in how they move and how they feel. And they're having a good ass time while sober, at parties, at raves, on a dance floor, at festivals, whatever it is, helping people be fully expressed, dancing their ass off, having a time of their life. And people literally living a thriving, healthy life, healthy in their mind, healthy in their body, healthy in their soul, healthy in their hearts. The LIT method. Combine those two, that is BioRave. You have the biohacking, the health, the optimization of your human being, the optimization of who you are, of your body, of your brain, of your systems, aligning, getting everything in line to you being your fullest potential. And the dancing part, the raving part, right? Of being able to dance and go out and experience life and have good times and be present and be sober and thrive and not let partying affect your long-term well-being, your mental, emotional, spiritual well-being, and have partying be something that's healing, that is elevating, that allows us to connect deeper with each other and ourselves. Truly. Okay. So me reverse engineering this, I was like, well, what do I need to do? What do I need to do in order for me to shift the whole fucking way we party and really create big change in our society around movement, around partying, around health, around drink, around all the things? The biggest things that come up when it comes to dance is like, I don't know how to dance. I'm not a good dancer. Blah blah blah. I look stupid. Oh, it's embarrassing. Oh my god, I'm awkward. And I'm sure some of you have said these things yourself, right? So I think about that. I'm like, okay, well then I just gotta help people be more confident in their dance moves, teach basic dance moves, help people just get more practice dancing, being in their bodies, and working through getting confident through that, right? So that's why I have my confidence workshops. I have my dance fitness membership. I have my dance, somatic dance workshops. Like I do a lot of dance stuff online and offline. Okay, great. So that's the dancing, raving part. Okay, so reverse engineering that. But the bigger piece, the most important piece here is actually the aligned being, the optimal being. Because if you think about it, if I want people to dance sober and party sober, this is not for everyone. This is my experience with it when I've talked to some people around and about. The main reason people don't want to be sober is because their current reality, their internal world, even their external world, is not a place that they feel safe in, right? They don't have safety within themselves or within their reality. So they want to escape their reality. They want to escape their thoughts. They want to escape. So people get drunk, do drugs, all the things. And your escape doesn't have to be just alcohol or drugs. It can be food, it can be sex, it can be insert your vice here, right? And I'm not saying these things are bad. These are all fucking great things. But it really all comes down to the intention behind it, right? And like why people are using or doing these things. So when I really think about that piece, people wanting to escape because their internal world, their nervous system, their external world, whatever it is not a place where they feel like they want to be. Then that makes me think, okay, well, we need to create and teach people how to create internal worlds that are amazing, how to create a positive mindset, healthy mindset, how to create a safe nervous system, how to reduce your anxiety, reduce your worries, how to have more energy, how to stop feeling tired, right? How to thrive, how to work on your health and not feel like shit all the time, how to insert XYZ here. And that really comes down to your whole human optimization. That comes down to biohacking, but not just biohacking. It comes down to like my unique way of biohacking, which is actually the LIT method. I call it the LIT method. It's my signature method of getting your whole body, mind, soul, and heart aligned and a lit up, right? And so when I think about that, I'm like, okay, well, if I can get more people having positive mindsets, calm nervous systems, creating safety for themselves, building their inner trust, their confidence, their self-love, how they view themselves, being able to be fully expressed, being able to just feel safe being them, being safe in their bodies, being able to literally love themselves and accept themselves and create a new reality for them where they're thriving, where they're happy, where they're confident, where they're feeling sexy, where they think they're fucking badass, where they can literally achieve anything, where they're so high off life and lit for life and passionate, they're aligned, they're on purpose. They don't let anyone else, any bullshit hold them back from doing what they really want to do, right? Creating people that are so fucking powerful and resilient within themselves because they have the tools to work on their mindset, to shift their narratives, to shift their energy, to understand how to feel feelings. It's a big part of this also that you want to avoid feeling the feelings. You want to avoid feeling sad or mad or angry or any lower vibrational feelings. But actually, you need to feel in order to heal. That's why I say that all the time. If you want to experience elevated states and be happy and be joyful and have this thriving, incredible life, you need to also address the shit that you're ignoring. You got to address the shit you're avoiding. You have to feel those feels and you have to understand and learn how to process those emotions, transmute those feelings, how to process your traumas and release them from the body, how to make your body, your temple, your mind, your soul, this thriving thing. You got to clean up the rust in the pipes, right? unfortunately, we're conditioned a certain way. We have certain things that are locked in our body, and look at it like rust in a pipe. If you want to have a thriving, clean, squeak clean, well-running machine, we got to clear out the pipes. There's a bunch of shit in our pipes. There's junk, there's trunk, there's glunk, there's, what else can I rhyme? And so we need to clear that shit out. And that's the work. That's what we get to do with the LIT method. We get to work on our mindset, clearing the mindset, rewiring our thoughts, building such a positive place in our mind, understanding that a lot of our thoughts aren't even ours, that we get to replace them with beautiful ones, right? It's how do we rewire our brains for success or positivity, for fucking thrivingness. I love that word. But, you know, that is the work. And then we get to align with our souls. We get to learn how to trust our intuition. We get to learn how to listen to our higher selves, right? How to distinguish those two voices, how to lead from a place of soul and alignment, how to do it regardless of what other people are saying, how to stay in your lane, how to lean into the heart and what you truly desire without being swayed by what other people are doing, what Instagram's doing, what social media is saying, what society is saying. Like, no, what's truly on your heart to do, right? It's about aligning your body in a way that you can thrive. It's getting enough sleep. It's healing your hormones. It's improving your gut health. It's managing your stress. It's working on your nutrition, right? It's all these things. And it's also understanding how to feel the feels, like I mentioned, work on the heart, create a safe place, create nervous system safety, understand how to create all these different things in your life so you can be an optimized, full, thriving human being. So then when we get that, then when you go out to dance, when you go out to be at a festival, when you go to the fucking rave, when you're with people, when you are connecting with people you love and care about, you are your most fully expressed self. You are having a time of your life. You are present. You feel safe. You're not anxious, not worrying about things. You're not outside your body. You're not trying to escape, trying to get drunk, trying to do drugs, trying to just have sex. You're not trying to do any of these things unless you really want to from an aligned place. I'm not saying, again, these things are all beautiful, but it comes down to the intention and why we're doing it. If we can come from a place of true desire, and I'm not saying do drugs. Girl, I love drugs. I love them. But I do them very intentionally. I'll do them to escape. I do them to enhance my experience if I feel called to. If my soul feels aligned with that, then amazing. If it doesn't, I don't do it. It's like, why am I doing this? Am I doing it to escape? Am I doing it to elevate? Am I doing it to, and whatever reason is good, but you need to really tune into your intention behind it. And so if we're able to build human beings and help them become the most optimized, thriving self through biohacking and through the LIT method, and then when we all go out to party together, it's such a beautiful, connected, healing experience where people are actually dancing, people are actually expressing, people are actually just being their fucking full selves without holding back. And we get to elevate and heal as a collective together. That is what I'm creating. Because when I go out to the club right now, the vibes are so low and I hate it. I just want to go out and dance and be my fucking self and shake my booty for a couple hours and feel connected and have beautiful moments with people and like help people fucking get out of their shells a little bit and connect and dance and be present with people that are fucking also in the same vibe. But it's not like that. So that's why I'm also going to be creating in-person events that are like that, to start building the movement of having people be in a space where we're fucking so lit up and high off life, right? So you don't feel like you need to escape. Now, of course, it's going to be a process. Of course it is. This took me years to get to. That's why I have these programs. That's why I have the High Vibe Tribe, which is the deeper work, the inner work that I'm talking about, the work that I've been doing over the last 3 years that took me from where I was before to hating myself, to having anxiety, to having cramps, to be my own worst enemy, to, just all the things, being anxious, escaping, going out to escape, and not really tuning into what my soul wanted, and like leaning into doing shit I hated and hating my life and being miserable, unmotivated, not being able to get out of bed, hitting snooze, like all the things, you name it. I was miserable. I hated my life. I literally didn't know what life was. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I hate my life. I hate my hair, hate myself. I hated everything because everything just sucked. And that was my perspective back then. And I had to get a really wild awakening from the universe, which thank you, universe. Like I wouldn't be here if I didn't have that awakening. I'd still be working that shitty job and crying and having shitty health and like not being able to sleep and all the things. And now I have never felt so aligned in my entire life. I have the most energy I've ever had. I'm fit, I'm healthy, I'm thriving. My mindset is fucking gold. My mind, like I have a resilient mind. I know how to speak to myself. I know how to shift my state, know how to heal emotions, know how to thrive, know how to work through shit on my own, which is beautiful. But you don't have to do it alone. If you don't want to, of course, if you want to, go get it, go get it. But this gets to be a process you get to do together with people that are on the same vibe. And what I've created for myself is absolutely available for you. I'm not special. I just read and learned and listened to podcasts and fucking studied my ass off and invested in programs and got coaches and mentors and experimented and trial and error, worked on my and did all the things for years so I could create this system, my own lit method, my own method of things that light me the fuck up every single goddamn day. So I feel like this every day. And it just compounds and it compounds and it compounds. I do it every day, like brushing my teeth, because I want to have thriving health for a long time. Because in the BioRave movement, we get lit for life. It's not some fad you do. It's not some, oh, I'm just going to do it for 2 weeks and hop off because it's too hard. No, it's a we get lit for life. We start slow, we evolve, and we grow, and we keep working on these things because we have a higher purpose. We know we want to do more, be more, feel more, and really get the most out of this human experience. That's really what we're here to do, right? And that gets to be what we do in this movement. And that's part of getting lit for life. Your soul's lit up, your mind's lit up, your body's lit up, your heart lit up. You're just lit, okay? And then whenever you end up being unlit, or whenever maybe someone blows the flame away, or life happens and the flame gets knocked out, you know how to reignite that flame within yourself. You know how to come back to center, how to work on processing those emotions. You know how to get yourself back in the right mindset. You know you have the tools to bring yourself up. You are empowered because you've learned this through the programs, through the community, through the support. You've learned how to become a resilient as fuck, thriving, a BioRaver that absolutely loves to thrive sober and also elevates their entire life through what we're going to do together. And that is the vibe. So not only are we doing the work together, of course we are, we get to dance together, party together, thrive together. And when I have these events, when I have eventually in the future, these retreats and festivals and dance pop-ups and all the things I'm going to create with this movement that gets to be fucking epic, we're all connected because we all do this work together and we're all higher vibrational and we all love to dance and we all love to express. And yes, maybe sometimes we do drugs or a drink or whatever from a place of intention, from a place of, oh, this is going to support me. My soul feels called to do this right now. This feels aligned for me. One of the biggest things that I really want to empower people with, and I'm going to wrap up soon. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, wherever you are, let me know. Please let me know if you listen to this. DM me, let me know your thoughts. Ultimately, it's really creating the most empowered person, the person that knows they got them, that knows no matter what happens in life, they got them. They're strong, they're resilient, they're powerful, they love themselves, they're confident, they're fucking so lit up. And they want to support others and do things. I truly believe when we help others elevate, then we can also help the collective elevate. A big reason why I'm doing this, all of it obviously because my soul is like lit up about it. My soul tells me this every single day of my life, which I appreciate. But it's to help others experience what I experience on a daily basis in their own way. Because no one's gonna feel exactly how I feel, but I want everyone to tap into their own litness in their own terms, their own energy, their own fucking incredible sleeps, their own balanced hormones, their own feeling lit up, their own clear skin, their own confidence, their own sexiness, their own being able to dance in the way that feels good to them without judging themselves, being able to move your body how you feel like it because you just want to, being able to go out and feel so accepted, so comfortable, so fucking present, so safe when you go out because you know who you are and you're so secure in yourself no matter what anyone says. But obviously in the fucking BioRave movement, people are going to accept you because that's the vibe here. But even if you're not in a setting with us, you know that you got you. Building that resilience, building that positive mental health, knowing that no matter what happens, you know what to do to get yourself back on track. And that you can get back on track, that you have this bigger mission in life, and that you have what it takes, because you do. You believe in yourself, you love yourself, you're a go-getter, you're doing big things, you have big mission, big goals, and you want to absolutely slay them while having the time of your life. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you work 9 to 5, whether you are online business, or whatever you are doing, I don't care what your job is. I don't care. The only things that matter to me is that you want to elevate your overall well-being. You want to be your most lit up self. You want to tap into your next level of potential through aligning all the parts that we just talked about. And you love the fucking dance, okay? And you love the dance, love the express, love the move, love to shake your booty. And you want to do that more. You want to tap in. You still want to go out and have fun, but you still want to do it in a way that supports your well-being and makes you feel good and optimizes your health. And don't go to bed that late because we're going to have early parties. It's going to be absolutely lit. Now, that's one part of the BioRave movement. I'm going to stop there. This was so beautiful. I will share the other part when I feel called to, as I develop more, as I tune in more, as I really brainstorm more. But if anything in that resonated with you, I have 2 programs I just dropped today. I'm so excited. I just dropped them today. We got the BioRave membership. Okay. This membership is focused on dance fitness and learning simple biohacks every single day to help you elevate your life and tap into that BioRave self. Okay. What we talked about today, that version of you that's doing all those things and that wants to feel lit the fuck up. Okay. Because as we get to build our resilience and our confidence through movement, through dancing, through habits, through health, that's going to help you show up differently in your life, show up differently when you go out, show up differently with people, be more present, optimize your well-being. And that's fucking great. And for those of you that want to take it deeper and really learn how to embody the LIT method, really learn how to create that nervous system safety, how to optimize your health, your mindset, how to improve your hormones, your gut health, how to tune into your intuition, getting the tools and embodying all the things I talked about on a deeper level, healing the trauma, rewiring your stories, getting rid of the old beliefs, working through feeling the feels, right? Elevating yourself to a higher vibration, doing the transformational shit and the work you know that needs to be done if you're going to get to your next level and make the impact you're here to make. That shit, that is in the High Vibe Tribe. That is the transformational group experience called the High Vibe Tribe. And that's literally everything. That's my whole journey is the High Vibe Tribe. I want to create a fucking strong community of people that want to do this together, that want to elevate and want to just tap deeper into this work because it gets to be incredible. And the way you get to fucking blow up as you do this work and being the most energized, thriving, high vibrational version of yourself in your own beautiful way is going to be so fucking beautiful. And I'm just so excited. So if either of those piqued your interest, if anything resonated with you in this episode, let me know. DM me. Okay, DM me about anything. But if you want to join the High Vibe Tribe, DM me the word high, HIGH, because we're getting high off life. If you want to join the BioRave membership, DM me the word BioRave. Either way, I'm so happy you're here. If you're not in the free community, get your butt in there. The free community is free. I go live every week. We have amazing talks, little spiels like this one. Sometimes we have Q&A. Sometimes we have specific topics that people request. Hop in there. The links are below for everything. And I am so grateful you're here. We're just getting started, fam. This is going to blow the fuck up. In like 5 years, this movement is going to take over the world. Mark my words. We're going to have parties all over the world. We're going to have a fucking great time. People are going to be high vibrational beings that are working on themselves and doing the shit and living their most lit up lives, souls aligned. They love themselves. They're confident. They believe. Like, I just see it and I'm so fucking grateful. So if you're here, thank you for listening. I appreciate the fuck out of you. And of course, go live your most lit up life. All right, I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye.